I really don't know what brought me here at this point. It's like 5 in the morning. I'm still kind of tired after waking up, and I don't know what the hell I'm doing. But hello, folks, and welcome to a new Let's Play. This is Fate. Yep, that's what I'm doing now. I'm your Game Master Darius, and Fate is a Diablo clone, one of the earliest that I can actually recollect, from 2000. Developed by Wild Tangent Games. It very much jumped on that bandwagon as fast as it possibly could, it seems like. And it has a far more cartoony style, as you can already tell. It has quite a few quirks about it. No real story that I can even recall. I don't even remember getting all that far in the game itself as a kid. So, that'll be fun. So, yeah, I got this off Steam for less than $1. Not more than 30 minutes ago. Like 79 cents. It was that deep of a discount. It has like 3 expansions. I remember playing the Trader's Soul quite a bit, but getting very confused about what the hell I'm supposed to do in a Trader's Soul. The Trader's Soul. 1 second, folks. Sorry about that. So I believe that this sucker is actually running at 30 frames a second. I could be wrong. I'm just looking at the animation and the movement of my cursor. I'm like, that doesn't look like 60. But yeah, let's see what fate will bring us. I'm gonna go as an adventurer. And then we have a little bit of customization. Just pretty much facial hair. And your face. Whether or not you can be a dude or a gal. Can randomize your features. But I'm just gonna go with Yonder Darius. Let's see. Yeah, we're gonna go with Monty.
Since oldest living memory, the dungeon gate has stood in the heart of the old wood. Its doorway leads to infinite possibility, to subterranean lands fabled in stories and myths. Many adventurers have passed over that ancient threshold, some to find fame, glory, and wealth beyond telling, and others never to return. The town of Grove has ever been the safe haven at the dungeon's mouth, a watering hole and resting place for weary adventurers. Here great tales are told by the inn's fire, journeys are planned, and legacies are made. The minstrels sing of the great feats of heroes long gone, and statues ring the square, a testament to their deeds. After traveling many hard and dusty days, you and your faithful companion arrive at last in the fabled forest town, which waits beneath the long shadow of the gate. Within these walls lies the path to infinite adventure. It is here that you will test your worth, and perhaps find fortune and glory along the way. It is here that you will determine your fate.
Hey, I already made that joke. Tale tells of an elite ice drake whose name is spoken in whispers, Fool Ripper. For centuries has waited on the 48th floor of the dungeon, its evil seeping toward the town. You must destroy it once and for all, and rid the world of its evil influence. It is your fate, adventurer. Will you meet it? Yeah, this is actually one of the interesting things of this game. It's randomly generated, procedurally generated dungeons with random loot, random monsters, all that fun stuff. Even the end boss is different every single time that you start a new game. I never beaten this game, so this will be a first if I manage to hold together my sanity for another Diablo-like. Loading. Love the look of the mimics in this. Look at that guy.
Your journey has begun.
Welcome to the town of Grove. Explore the town by left-clicking to walk, visit the shopkeepers, and search for quests to perform. When you're ready, enter the dungeon gate to your right to begin the adventure. Oh boy. Yep, that's chunky. One moment. Sorry about that. Had to do a couple of things to make sure that actually runs properly. You'll see that the game looks just a little bit fuzzier, but it does run better. First off, the running better just happened randomly. I don't know exactly what the hell that did. I had to close the game to fix some things, and it now runs fine. I am running this at 1280 by 736 or some shit like that. And so yeah, it's gonna look a little bit meh, but it does in fact run smoothly. Now the problem that I was having was that I was testing buttons and whatnot, and I pressed M, and you have a little mini map over here to show you what's where and quests and whatnot. There might supposed to be a texture behind it, but regardless. What was happening was that if I was at a higher resolution, namely 1980 by 1080, then the game itself would seem to freeze here and then be played only in this mini-map. I don't know what's up with that, but regardless. So we have our character. We are Darius, the Unknown. As we level up, we will gain fame, and that will level up. Strength increases the damage dealt. Dexterity increases the chances of hitting and dodging. Vitality increases your life as well as the amount of stamina. Stamina, I'm not entirely certain what was stamina, but magic depends on your magic determines your amount of mana points and spell damage. It's pretty neat like that. You gain levels, experience points by simply killing stuff, renown by killing things that are bigger, hardier, bosses more or less. We have our inventory. Looks very familiar, doesn't it? We have identify scrolls, town portal scrolls. I believe everything does take up multiple spaces, like axes. Yeah, that takes up 2 spaces. And we have our Belt O health potions. So that'll be a thing too. We have our spellbook, where we will be able to learn spells. Not many spells, as you can see, 6 per category. We got skills, which is just that. It increases our skills. We all need certain levels of skills in order to use certain axes and hammers and whatnot. Yeah, that's pretty self-explanatory otherwise. The journal. This will tell us how many steps we've taken. I don't know how the hell I've already taken 78, but okay. Our gold total gathered, just everything else. Our current quests. I think we can only have 3 active at a time. The map, which brings this up over here. And then save. There's only save and exit. You cannot save scum unless you get really creative with the save files. That said, let's start the shenaniganry.
Well, I've got plenty for sale, so I do, eh?
The shopping interface. Drag items from the left to the right to buy them. You can drag from right to left to sell. You can also quickly buy or sell by holding shift. And as you can see, we can buy books of town portals identify. See, I want to do a particular gimmick with this playthrough, but we'll get to Bartleby in a second.
I've got something special you might be interested in.
So, pretty much most of these shops just sell random ass crap, for the most part. What's kind of ass is that this is pretty much our walking speed. No, wait. Right. So we can press and hold control to actually run. That's the stamina bar. Yeah, okay.
Yes, traveler.
Fool Ripper, the elite ice drake still awaits you on the 48th floor. Return when you've defeated it. This is our storage trunk. You can place anything into here. We'll save it, which is fantastic. And quest indicators are, well, quests rather, are indicated by these Forget about that. By anyone with a exclamation mark over the head. I can't believe it. My sword slices leather boots of warriors, a priceless find in the heirloom, was lost by my brother on level 1. Get it back for me and I'll make it worth your while. I'll give you this goblin ring of blocking. You can find the dungeon entrance on the east. Yeah, okay.
Received the quest.
So that pretty much makes it so as that is guaranteed to appear somewhere in the dungeon, which is neat. That's pretty much all I gotta say about that. It's neat. Can remove the gems from any item. It'll destroy the gems, so you'll be free and install new gems. This guy, I think, does the opposite. You got no arms and armor. Ah, yes, a stick. Short sword, yeah. So yellow indicates people that have quests for us. So let's see what these guys have. A goblin named Hammergazun and his army of molten lurkers have stolen the Face Crusher's horn boots of basics and taken it to level 2. Defeat the rabble. Return the horn boots of basics. I'll give you this Asduruk's horn boots of the tortoise as a reward.
You have received a task.
So that one's on level 2.
Well, you're always welcome here.
Level 3? Jeez. I remember used to preferring rather that most of the levels were clumped together with the quests. Head Bite of the Slayer. Level 3. I'd never wish sleep better if I knew that goblin wasn't around. Jeweled Pendant of Stone. And you can pretty much like the other games in the various series of Diablo, you can tell what an item is by their prefixes and all that fun stuff is.
For a song in your name.
My songs bring fame and fortune to adventurers the land over. Will you pay 5,000 gold pieces to advance your rank to the rank of tolerated? Yeah, so what I was saying before... Oh, that's a zoom in. Neat, but I can do that with that. So, as I was saying before, you can gain fame and renown. And I believe every single time that you do, you gain a skill point.
Good day to you.
You are refreshed.
And she's a healer. She will heal you for free.
Good day.
Headbiter. Yeah. Actually, wait, no, there's 2 more quests up here. Hello, sir. Hello. An emerald girl named Wraith Mangler and its army of Bast has stolen the Nail Eater's strong leather gloves of luck and taken it to level 1. There we go. Gives me a Gashroth's Gold Ring of Life.
You have received a task.
Yep, 3 quests. 2 on level 1, 1 on level 2. Should be relatively easy. It's level 1 after all. Also, don't mind the skeleton. And this is an enchanter. You can take an item, plop it in here, he'll enchant it for a fee. A fee of which we cannot currently pay. Please come back when you're not so busy and I'll have a task for you. 3 is the maximum that one can take. Now, I wanted to do something very peculiar with this playthrough. As you can see, we can buy a fishing pole. Fishing pole is a pretty useful tool in that if you have it when you find a fishing hole, you can go fishing. I don't think you need to equip it, you just need to have it. And you just need to wait. Just wait. And then you can pull up a fish. Wow, a fingerling clownfish. Now, what these fish do is that you can feed them to your pet, in this case Monty, and he will temporarily transform, or permanently transform, depending on the quality of the fish, into whatever it is that this would do so. So, for example, this would turn him into a venomous wyvern and increase all of his stats like it shows there. Now, I wanted to do something very peculiar with this playthrough. For 30 minutes, I am going to do the fishing right here, and we shall see what equipment I have at the end of it. And this is pretty much going to be the first video. So, here we go. Who enjoys fishing in their video games? I love fishing in certain video games. Mostly depends on how it's done. The music at the same time. Like if you put Breath of Fire 3's music on top of this, then it's just... You can change angles with A and D. And sometimes it's just gonna take a while. Gotta hope it doesn't take too long. Now, what is it about fishing that's alright in this game? Well, you will get certain random gear. I believe one time when I was playing the Trader Soul, I was doing this kind of... I wanted to do this for a Trader Soul initially, but just couldn't get it running very good. Maybe I have to readjust myself. Yeah. Fingerling Darter. But yeah. So you can actually get random equipment in this. So, like, one of the first things I got when I was playing a Trader Soul so long ago, with the same sort of premise in mind. Oh, God damn it. I had gotten a cheese hat. This game doesn't take itself too seriously. In case you didn't know. Lunker Grouper. And for the most part, the fish I usually just sell. Simply because I typically don't use them or don't remember to use them. Sometimes it's a good idea to use them because you'll look at a situation and go, oh hey, I can't beat that. Monty, have a fish. So I'm pretty much just doing this in the hopes of getting some gear, and this time I have found a gemstone. Can be placed in magical properties on items when installed. Search for an item with sockets and install the gemstones by dropping it on the item. So in this case, this will provide +2 fire damage to a weapon or +8 fire resistance when installed on armor. But again, you need a item with sockets in order to do so. Fingerling Dory. I think this game was before Finding Nemo, so... Small arrowfish. And again, for the most part, I usually just sell the fish, so... I might make some money back. Unless it's like a permanent transformation item on Monty. I don't know whether or not you can find permanent ones in the pond here. I just remember fighting some half-decent equipment. And again, I had this idea like 5-6 years ago. Maybe 7. I was like, man, I gotta play Trader Soul in this fashion. Ow, god damn it. I swear I clicked. It's always gonna catch you off guard like that. Squeesh. Squoosh. Riveting gameplay. A cracked opal. That's pretty good. I do recall that there's something akin to how the combination... Ooh, Vivo Sash! You have found an unidentified item. This means that the item has an undiscovered magical powers. Identify it by right-clicking on an identify scroll and left-clicking on the item. Unidentified. Let's go ahead. Defense 7, some mana, mana recovered, mana bonus, HP recovery, and a strength bonus. That's a pretty good start. That's a damn good start. And if anything, I'll look at some of my equipment and go, I don't need that, and sell it. Oh, come on. If anyone's like, boy, this fishing kind of reminds me of Dark Cloud, kind of reminiscent. Except you're not waiting for, like, you know, a shadow of a fish to go over your line. You're waiting for a literal fish. Just, or an exclamation mark over your character's head. Twinkling ruby scale. I forget what it is. The prefix you need for the fish in order to make it permanent. Mind you, again, not necessarily doing it for the fish. Come on. And that's why I said 30 minutes for this, because I am going to continuously mess up the hook. Come on. Anytime. Give me. Give me. Son of a bitch. I've probably missed so much good gear. Small Ruffy. Oh, into a griffin. That's pretty cool. And again, depending on the quality of the creature, or quality of the fish, depends on how long the transformation is. 2 minutes, 3 minutes, 5 minutes. Ringling Steel Belly. Honestly, this is actually a pretty good way to get money in general in this game. A lapis ring. Jewelry. We can just straight up sell that. I don't know how much for, but we can. Is this a relatively cheap way of doing things? Yes. But at the same time, the game really doesn't have any classes or anything. It's just, oh, do you want to use... what kind of weapon do you want to use? If I can get a weapon, then at the least it would kind of have me a direction. You know? Oh, here's a pretty sweet looking axe. I guess I'm using axes. Here's a wand. I guess I'm using magic. Kind of a thing. As soon as it, you know, pulls a weapon. Would be divine if it pulled a weapon. Also, you can see that, yeah, the interface just generally does take a little bit from Diablo. It's not a big orb in the middle, it's a life bar and mana meter on the sides. Admittedly, I kind of prefer it front and center in the middle of everything. Man, I really want to play Diablo again. OG classic one. I want to wrangle Link into playing multiplayer of it with me. Like, go through the franchise. Which is more possible considering Diablo plus Hellfire is on GOG. Diablo 2 less accessible through Blizzard's whole shenaniganry. Don't even remember how the hell one can play 3. Already starting to wish that the main song here would change every so often. The real talk. How many people here are do these kind of things based on the sound versus based on the visual? Because usually I'll just be kind of doing whatever and watching for the exclamation mark. Don't know what usually people are what people watch for, listen for even. Another fingerling darter. Please don't make it so as I only find the sash. I might as well have just decided, hey, I'm gonna go right into the dungeon after I start the game. It's pretty much what... Small trout. Come on. Give me some gear. I mean, I'll use whatever the hell we find here. It's just... Fingerling archerfish. Depending on how many fish we find, I might also need to go sell them before continuing. Do 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 do. I could have sworn you could also customize how your pet looks too, besides just cat and dog. I might be thinking of one of the later ones, later expansions into this Fate franchise. This is basically a gacha video right now, isn't it? Yeah. There are fishing holes within the dungeon itself, too. It's just that they're limited. Fingerling ruby scale. I think the biggest fish that you can find here are just small ones. I don't know. Again, it's been forever since I last played this, so... Boom. I certainly didn't try something like... God damn it. I think I tried recording like 2-3 episodes of this way long back, and I'm like, yes. How am I that rancid? I'm not that bad at timing, I swear. Oh, come on. I'm just looking to see what exactly I have. Tunnel spiders, dire unicorns. Come on. Give me something good. Be great if you gave me something. Anything. A weapon, preferably. Yes? Fingerling libanites. That one... Ooh, come on. Sometimes I feel like the window for this is just too much. I need to rely on visuals. I need to stare at the screen and go, yes, come to me, exclamation mark. You'll notice when I'm actually looking at the screen, not that you can see me looking at the screen, I work better off visual than I do off of just sound alone. But sometimes I just need to stare at the screen and concentrate. Quick draw. I know, I suck at games like Hogan's Alley before anyone's like, oh, how are you at shooters? Terrible. And I mean like the light gun shooters, not freaking first-person shooters with mouse and keyboard. Though I did love me some Duck Hunt back in the day. Ah, Duck Hunt. Small arrowfish. How many fish? I can pick up 11 more fish. Or a bitch instead of armor? Come on. Bitch instead of armor. A weapon. Anything. Preferably not the cheese hat. The cheese hat was good. Small. Hatchet? Oh, hatchet fish. Naturally, you probably want to save the fish for rougher scenarios with your dog. Because, I mean, imagine just going up to a boss with your dog suddenly turned into a wyvern. Shit would be hilarious. Boss wouldn't know what hit him. Be like, oh no. What is this coming at me? Anytime now. So the dog also will work as a second inventory. Yeah, pet's inventory. You can equip 2 rings and a necklace on it to increase its stats. If you want to as well, if you're like deep in a dungeon and you don't have a town portal, you can actually send the dog back up to sell stuff that it is currently carrying, but it will be at a far less a price. So you have less of a reason to go, I don't need to pick up this, that, and the other thing. Despite the fact that you will totally pick up this, that, and the other thing. Ooh. A cracked bloodstone for just damage. And yes, you can interact with the map while your screen is open. Oh wow, that was a quick one. Nice try. Another carp. God, that music goes loud. Come on. Do it. Give it to me. I want the treasure. I would go to drink my coffee, but I know the second I pick it up, yep. Wasn't even in my mouse hand, was my left hand. There we go. Fingerling hatch fish. I think the music is pretty damn catchy. It's not bad. It's just, I guess repetitive would be the word I'm looking for. Infernal Clogs of the Klutz. Requires 67 strength. It's also not identified, so you can learn the identify spell, but if you do, you have to basically have certain levels of it in order to use it. But you can go to NPCs, if I recall correctly.
I have many mystic items for sale.
Maybe not. Nope, not equipped. Sell. Oh wow, some of these actually sell for a really good price.
Your pet has been transformed.
I thought it was shift right click. Like a ridiculously good price. Hello, I would like to sell. Oh, shift left click. I'm an idiot. And as you can see, we made a lot of money really quick, like. Which is fantastic, because we're gonna need it. Do you not have an identify scroll or two? Got a book of town portals. I think it was the other dude. Oh yeah, that's creepy. Yeah, the one I accidentally used turned him into a beholder. That's fine. It's totally not something in the realm of nightmares. My dog suddenly turning into a beholder.
Well, what can I do for you?
Oh, right. Oh god, it even has a menacing laugh. There you are, Bartleby.
You're always welcome here.
One identify scroll, please. So it increases my damage dealt, the critical strike, and my knockback, but I get an attack penalty and a dexterity penalty. Also, keep in mind they require 67 strength. I would keep them. Seeing as I got them, I don't expect to use them ever, but I got them. There's just something utterly terrible about Monty being a goddamn beholder at the moment. And yeah, his stats did increase. It's just, it's terrifying. It's just mildly terrifying right about now. Please stop that, Monty. I will turn you into literally anything else. This is fine. Boy. Another grouper. Oh yeah, this is exactly what I wanted. Oh, a full freaking topaz. Heck yeah. He'll don't worry, he'll automatically turn back. He'll get better. This is fine. There it goes. Ooh. I might just sell the boots of the Klutz. I won't lie. Cause these things are really good for damage. But that 40% attack penalty, that's a huge penalty. The dexterity is whatever. It's the penalty I'm looking at and going, eh. Small beta. Pretty cool. Oh yeah, as I was saying, you can get multiple levels of a spell by learning it multiple times, and you have to do that for certain things. Like if you want a town portal from the 20th level, you have to know town portal of the 20th level. I don't remember how to learn them, but it's a thing. Also, I'm not sure if the number of spells is only 6 per category, or if it's... You can only learn 6 per category. So 6 attack, 6 defense, and 6 charm spells. And again, those are... No, I'm remembering wrong. You can learn the spell, but the skill you need to increase. So there's attack skill, attack spell, defense spell, and charm spell. And you increase those, and that will allow you to identify at higher levels, town portal at higher levels, do more damage from fireballs, blah blah blah. Skull Thrud. Oh, that's all. Oh, that might be a really good starting weapon. We'll identify that after this latest batch of fish. Oh, okay. That's a dogfish. Dogfish just returns your pet to the original form. So, if you're unhappy with them being, I don't know, a totally not a displacer beast, or totally not a beholder, then that's what you ought to do. God damn. Gargoyle for 120 seconds. I'm just really waiting for like some... Ah, here we are. Identification level 32. I'm getting some good. I'm getting some items now. Whether or not they're any good, it's gonna be the question. Yeah, I might just sell the boots of the klutz. Simply because, let's face it, A, even if when I do get my strength up that high, probably not going to use him. B, that's going to be a really nice start of money. Not that selling the fish isn't already a pretty nice start of my money. I got 5 more minutes of this. Might extend it to another 10 minutes of this if I'm particularly unlucky / skilled. Carefully drinking my coffee. Come on. One more. Give me one more bitchin' item. Might just move that around just in case. Should honestly probably go sell the boots. If we're gonna be honest here, right now. I'm really hoping for a decent two-handed sword. Or a really cool axe. Mostly an axe. Y'all know how I'm gonna play if I end up getting an axe. Strength. Come on, gimme. Needle eye. A spear. Alright, not gonna complain if that ends up being the thing. Like a set of armor might be pretty good. Alright, I need to go sell stuff one more time. And that's going to involve the boots of the klutz.
Well, I've got plenty for sale, so I do, eh?
So he does, eh? Bye-bye, boots of the klutz. Let's go ahead and just buy a book of Identify. So this requires 10 magic. Plus 5 magic defense skill bonus. 8 mana recovered. 4% damage reflected to the enemy. And we can totally wear it, rather. Needle Eye. 25% attack bonus. 10% improved chance of block, plus 3 dual-wielding skill bonus. Excuse you? We'll fill that one. And of course we got to Identify. Skull Thud. 4 to 5, or 5 to 9 with 4 fire damage. Some knockback, fire resistance, and electricity resistance. Can I? You can dual wield. Look at that. Skull Thud and Piercer whatever's. Alright. I'll do 5 more successful casts. 1. Dingling Carp. Come on. Something decent. 2. Small trap. Alright. Cast number 3. Be good. Do me good. Don't do me sour. 3. Small grouper. I'd like some more armor. Some actual armor. Come on. Damn it. Okay, not a successful cast. Let's get in a little bit closer here. So it actually looks like we're fishing. Come on. Give me something good. Frickin' A. Don't tease me like that, game. You know I had what I had. Whatever I had. Fourth one. Fingerling Luminette. Last one. Come on. Give me good, give me good, give me good. Small betta. Well, that's it for the fishing. We got ourselves a pretty decent spear to start things off with. Not sure about the dual wielding skill bonus. But it's a thing. Got Karothin's Hood, which is very much a magical item. And then we got Skull Thud. Club and Mace, +2 knockback. It's not terrible. Biggest thing though is that we got ourselves a big chunk of money to start the game off with. So I might as well see about actually purchasing some gear after selling some of these fish. Might keep the wyvern ones. These wyverns are, not that one though. Vile tarantula, no. No, 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 no. We are gonna buy some potions. Yeah, we're gonna buy some actual potions, thank you. Now, you can also buy super healing charms and whatnot. They are multiple use, as opposed to a potion which is just singular. But that is like 10k. I don't know whether or not that's going to be worth it for the smaller stuff, but I digress. Also a big thing, you can take the scrolls that you have, go ahead and buy a town portal, and put them into the books. So you can just basically restock your books however many times that you want. I'm gonna go to the armor really quick, just buy some armor. Just buy some armor. Being able to defend yourself would be great. Requires 24. What is my strength again? 20. Okay, we start with 25 strength, 20 dex, 25 vitality, 10 magic.
You don't find a better deal than in my shop.
I swear that's not just me going, ah yes, this is how the character is. I would totally get this poleaxe, but I'm set with how I'm going to start this game at the least, I think. But we will put away our gemstones. Only because not doing anything with them right now. And the fishing pole. God, that cracked bloodstone is one thing, but that topaz, that's gonna be nice. So looking at our character here. Looking at our skills, we have 5 magic defense and 3 dual wielding. Dual wielding is interesting. Your primary weapon drops to 75, I think, % of its damage, while the left hand drops to a meager 50. So you would want the bigger damage dealing weapon in your main hand, which I think in this case is Skull Thud. Yeah. Alright, so with Skull Thud and Needle Eye in hand, a Karothin's Hood, and a leather vest, and Vivo Sash, I got a lot of armor and weapons off of just random dudes. We're gonna go ahead and call an episode here. When we return, we go into the dungeon at last, and down to the 48th level we shall go to face off against... What was his name again? Something Ripper? Something like that. Thank you everyone so very much for watching. I hope you guys are going to enjoy this series as much as I hope to enjoy it myself. As always, I hope to see you guys in the next video. Take care. Cheers.